You have to pay for your brother or leave my house. I stood in my parents' living room holding a cup of coffee. My father leaned against the window frame, his face dark. My mother sat on the couch, fingers tightly intertwined. My brother lounged lazily in the armchair, scrolling on his phone. I frowned at the expensive bottle in his hand. I said I can't keep paying for him. My father's face flushed red, he clenched his fists. My mother spoke firmly, believing it was reasonable. My brother chuckled, flipping through his phone as if nothing happened. I felt anger rising in my chest. The air was heavy, every word like a pinprick. My parents clearly underestimated my independence. I took a deep sip of coffee to calm my emotions. My mother gestured for everyone to sit down. I knew this wasn't the first time I had been overlooked. My brother had always been the center of indulgence. I had learned to hide my efforts and achievements. I started teaching myself coding at 13. My parents only cared about my brother's grades and plans. I developed my first app and earned $5,000. My mother glanced at it and said lightly, "Help your brother with homework." I quietly deposited the money into a private account. At 15, I launched an online tutoring platform. Signed a $50,000 contract with a Portland tutoring center. My parents thought I was just a normal student. I let them keep that misunderstanding. Part of my college tuition came from scholarships, part from my savings. I completed my studies without using the family fund. On campus, I expanded the platform, recruiting part-time employees. Learn Easy users grew rapidly. I met investors and sold part of my shares to raise capital, keeping income and funds completely independent. I let my parents think I was struggling. Derek continued relying on parental money. I built my own life and career. Family favoritism and neglect drove me to secrecy. I controlled my own destiny, never depending on them. At Stanford for my MBA, I continued expanding the company. Hired a finance director to manage funds and contracts. Justin became my partner and strategic advisor. He knew all my wealth and plans. I maintained the family's misunderstanding to protect autonomy. My mother still tried to interfere in my brother's life. I refused to help, claiming tuition was tight. My efforts and wealth remained unknown. Until returning to a family gathering in Portland. My mother announced she would use my college fund for the wedding. My fingers trembled slightly when I heard it. My father's expression was calm, as if nothing mattered. Derek mocked me as if it was his due. Melissa looked confused by my silence. I sat composed, thinking through my next move. A few days later, I confirmed funds had been misused. $25,000 for my brother's car. $15,000 to pay Kyle's debts. I decided to take action and set boundaries. Justin encouraged me to reveal the truth. On the day of the family gathering, I stood in the courtyard, calling everyone's attention to what I was about to announce. I declared myself the founder of Learn Easy. $6 million in independent wealth. Listed all records of college funds misused. Relatives glanced and whispered among themselves. My mother's face flushed red, unable to argue. My father's fists shook, he lowered his head in silence. Derek went pale, unable to speak. Melissa gripped her hands nervously, unsure what to do. I calmly emphasized the accounts were frozen, forbidding any further misuse. My mother begged for leniency. I shook my head, signaling boundaries clear and unbreakable. My father quietly admitted his mistake, no longer argued. Derek confronted reality in shock. Kyle stepped aside, not daring to speak. Relatives expressed support. I declared the wedding must be funded by my own money. Derek could only accept helplessly. My mother shook her head, tears falling. My father silent, weary, and defeated. Weeks later, the wedding scale was drastically reduced. The hotel canceled luxury bookings, switched to a small chapel. Guest list cut to 40. Melissa disappointed but couldn't blame me. Derek called, complaining I ruined the wedding. I hung up and ignored him. My parents used retirement savings to cover remaining costs. Living expenses tight, my mother sighed frequently. My father silent, showing remorse, unable to intervene. I celebrated strategic success with Justin in San Francisco. Learn Easy continued expanding, hiring new members. The company entered new markets, developing steadily and strongly. I maintained wealth independence and planned the future. My mother sent letters asking me to return to handle family matters. I did not respond, leaving them on hold. San Francisco became my new center for life and work. Office team operated efficiently. I controlled everything freely. Justin supported me. Learn Easy expanded to new regions, attracting more students. Every step was self-made and executed fairly. Family learned to respect boundaries and limits. Derek and parents understood money couldn't be spent at will. I reclaimed control, establishing clear boundaries. Justin by my side, enjoying the results. Learn Easy team expanded steadily, entering new markets. Every misuse corrected completely. Family finally understood boundaries couldn't be ignored. My revenge was calm, effective, and practical. Derek trembled, no longer spoiled. Parents feared losing my recognition and support. I controlled my wealth, continued career growth. Freedom and independence became my firm bottom line. Justin accompanied me, enjoying the results. Learn Easy kept expanding, reaching more students. Family lessons were deep and unforgettable. Every reflection confirmed my choices were right. My life fully under my control and planning. On my new apartment balcony, I watched the night silently. Wind brushed my hair, reminding me I was awake. Life fully in my hands, free of burden. Old ties turned into lessons deep in my heart. I made plans, arranging every investment for the future. Relearned cooking and fitness to stay healthy. Occasionally gathered with friends to discuss work and life. I realized freedom and choice were more important than money. Neon and streetlights outside flickered endlessly. I sipped my coffee, enjoying my own morning light. Body and mind no longer restrained by anyone. I wrote goals, reviewed life and career weekly. Every breath felt light and real. Night wind brushed my ear, reminding me I never regretted it. I smiled, looking at distant corner lights flickering. Finally fully free from the chains of the past. Freedom and victory let me face the future calmly. In the office, I dispatched the team, arranging new markets. Justin helped me analyze data and market trends. Every decision precise and steady. I felt years of accumulated skill finally released. Team members began trusting and relying on my judgment. I no longer distracted by family pressure. I could focus on career and personal life. Every contract and project I personally reviewed, ensuring no outside interference possible. I enjoyed this sense of complete control. At night, returning to my apartment, I opened the window, breathing deeply. City lights flickered, air fresh. I sipped coffee, slowly savoring the cold. Justin quietly discussed the next project. I nodded, agreeing, continuing the plan. Life no longer forced, freedom fully controlled. Past lessons helped me build boundaries and principles. I knew how to protect myself and my wealth. Every decision considered long-term benefits. Family finally understood the importance of boundaries. I no longer retreated under family pressure. Freedom and independence became my firm bottom line. Every business expansion and personal growth made me stronger and more confident. I looked out at the quiet night, calm in my heart. The world silent and I completely free.